Okay. Hi guys. Honestly, it feels really weird coming on here, but not too weird because I feel like we're family. And when I hop on here, it's like I never left, but I do have to come on here and say, first of all, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to all of my Aquarians. Okay, I feel like for me personally, if you don't know and you're new to my channel, I'm an Aquarius. Welcome. I am February 3rd. I had a lot of things come to surface for me since my birthday. Long before, but when my birthday hit, I was like, you know what, this is my given chance around the sun again. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I want to inspire you guys with, of course, the energy that I'm given. I'm an energy-based reader, so everything for me is very intuitive. And y'all know when I come to give, okay? But I definitely wanted to explain to you guys, like, being a part of social media is not easy, at least not for me. And I'm really me, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people who will get on here who, you know, muster up this like personality to get on here and be who they want to be on camera. I'm me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when life decides to life, I have to go through, of course, my own motions. So I just want to say thank you all to those that have checked on me. Thanks to everybody who really took the time to say, hey, we noticed you haven't been on YouTube for about a month. What the hell going on? But also send me words of encouragement and send me lots of love. So I don't want to hold y'all up too much. I just want to say that I appreciate the family that we have built over here. And for those of you that have been loyal, it is very well appreciated. We're going to jump straight into this reading. Again, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. I am your girl, Kia Cartel, here with an Aquarius reading, and we are jumping in for the gang. So things are shifting, things are changing, things are turning. We know that, right? I feel like a lot of you, and take what resonates, leave what does not, for whoever the hell it does belong to. If you're a cross watcher, be respectful and place yourself in the story as you see fit, but do not force anything to be a part of your story. It's going to feel natural to you. Past, present, future, energy is fluid. Just let it flow, okay? And I feel like with the Allow being the card that you guys have surfacing, a lot of you are in a position where, yes, you need to allow things to be what they are. I feel like a lot of you have spent a lot of time dwelling on what something could have been based off of what you thought or what you were feeling. And so there have been sudden changes. You may not be talking to the same person anymore. You may not have the same friends anymore. You may be noticing that people are switching up. You may be noticing that people are pulling back, but I feel like you need to allow things to be what they are instead of stressing. Now, job, okay? Loud and clear. I feel like somebody's workspace is feeling overloaded. That scared me low key. I don't know why, because I'm like, been there. It's this little smell good thing. But I feel like for some of you, your workspace felt or is currently feeling like an overload. And some of you have been debating on whether or not you want to move into another career or whether or not you want to stick this one out. I feel like somebody's manager or higher up, maybe supervisor, you guys just don't really see eye to eye. And I do think that a lot of you feel disrespected. So I will say words of encouragement. Do what you feel is right. I don't feel like anyone should feel forced to stay in a position that doesn't feel good, but I feel like if you can maturely work through it, and it is a great space to be beside the BS, figure out ways to make your day what you want it to be. So besides just workflow, I feel like a lot of you need to allow blessings and things that you have been manifesting to come into your life. Okay, specifically, you're being asked to open up your energy field and take down walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. So a lot of you are really like guarded, okay? I feel like when it comes to love, okay, I feel the energy of someone new. Now, this energy may not be completely new, but it does feel like something has revamped itself. Someone is approaching you with a new opportunity. Someone is approaching you with new personality. Someone is approaching you with new goals. You have a lot of new things coming toward you, but specifically with love, it is hard to allow somebody in your space, Aqua, and I get it. We want to be by ourselves. When we want to be by ourselves, we don't really know if someone's playing on our time. We question a lot of things, especially when there's really nothing to complain about, right? So I feel like many of you are probably in a situation where things are actually pretty good. You feel like you've met your person and things are going smoothly, but maybe this person is a little too touchy, feely. Now, me, I personally like a cuddler, right? But I do like my personal time as well. And I'm not saying that this is a fault. I'm saying be careful and specific with what you ask for. A lot of you have been in what feels to be abusive relationships. And I rarely come out and use that word abuse, but I do feel like a lot of you have been abused mentally, emotionally, and some physically. So getting out of a position where you feel like you have to be on the defense all the time is a little scary, right? And it's one of those things where you will question what this person who has been so nice and gentle and sweet and genuine with you, what their intentions are. When in reality, baby, all they want to do is love you. So we have masculine twins showing up, releasing lower self. I definitely feel someone coming in with this energy to relax you. Okay. I feel like you are surrounded or will be finding yourself connecting with a person who is able to get you to sit down. It's really hard for some aquas to sit down. We're gypsies, some of us hippies, some of us just, we're into music, we're into dancing, some are into art, some are just natural born creators, and that causes you to explore, right? A lot of us just want to see different things and be involved in different things all the time. But now you have someone coming in that's like, hold on, slow down, slow your roll, sit back, okay? Center yourself, okay? Lots of anxiety I feel here with someone who is constantly on the go and doesn't really know what it's like to relax. So I will say, you have to allow this frequency of calmness to come into your life. A lot of you have been asking for specific things. Again, asking for, patience. And patience is something that is very difficult to ask for. But now that you have a lot of these things coming into your life, it almost seems too unfamiliar. And that's one of those things where change is good, right? Like you have to be uncomfortable to grow. So when you ask for these things, be sure that you are ready. We have Hex showing up. The number 12 can be significant. I see a change in move. So I feel like 12th of March, someone is looking for a complete turnaround. So a lot of you could be transitioning into a new job, leaving this current job that you're in, leaving a current situation, completely moving into a current situation. A lot of you are also moving. I see new apartment and new home. So I feel like, again, we don't really know the order of things or the order that things are going to happen. But as long as you're able to notice that the things you're asking for are actually showing up, all you have to do is show gratitude. So be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Now, I wasn't going to say it, but Spirit want me to say it. A lot of y'all hanging around fake homies, okay? A lot of y'all got fake friends, people who don't want to see you win. And I honestly feel like a lot of this energy could be coming from, again, a superior, someone who is in a position of power, whether that's a job setting, but it does feel very, very close to home. So I feel like a lot of you are experiencing this weird energy between people you thought knew you better. And here's the thing. Every day we're looking to grow. I'm not expecting anyone to understand me completely. I feel like a lot of you have been so genuine to other people. You're expecting people to be like you, and that's just not the case. There is no one like you. And that's just the realest thing I can tell you. There is no one like you. You may have similarities when it comes to things that you like, just things you're interested in with other people, but no one is you, okay? Not even your twin. So I feel like on the inside is what matters. A lot of you have these feelings and this ability to just know when things are off. And I feel like if there's a person around you that just clouds your energy, you're talking to them, they don't really seem excited, you're talking to them and they kind of fade out. I just heard talking to boyfriend. So someone here is definitely talking to someone's boyfriend. I don't know where that came from. We're going to go ahead and pull from this emotional deck, baby. This is a new deck. And I'm excited for this deck, okay? Again, it wouldn't be my reading if we weren't all over the place. Someone is definitely feeling like they fell in love with you, and you not talking to them is really crushing them on the inside, okay? Again, this is what I mean by things take a complete turn all the time, okay? A lot of you, I feel, are in this place where you're like, okay, it's about me. I'm taking the necessary steps to do what I need to do. And then all of a sudden you have this weird ass energy where you feel like you're almost being watched, right? Because you are. Whether a person is watching you, I see a red car, I see a black car, I don't know, but someone is creeping, okay? We have karmic ties coming out. Let's get a good look, okay? Karmic ties. I definitely sense that, you know, a lot of you were dealing with the person that you really were interested in, and this person played you for a fool. This person made you feel like a fool. This person, I feel like, pretty much embarrassed you, okay? Made you feel and think that things were moving in a direction that they weren't intending for things to move in. So at the end of the day, you pulling back, they weren't expecting you to pull back as quick as you did or just as easy as you did. And for a lot of you, it hasn't been easy pulling away from this person, but I don't see you sitting here allowing this person to control your next move, control you being successful. I think a lot of you were dealing with a person who thought that you would only be successful because of them. Someone here definitely thought that they were providing more for you and you weren't grateful, right? I feel like someone felt like they were putting you in a position to win when in reality they weren't teaching you shit. You know what I'm saying? It's you knew more than them, and it kind of bugged them that they weren't having to teach you things, right? It does feel like whoever they're involved with right now, and they could be involved with multiple people, it's not the same over there, right? It's really weird over there, right? They're actually having to do more. I have GPS showing up, so I do feel like someone is wanting to keep tabs on you. I do feel like someone is stalking your location in the sense of wanting to know where you are, but maybe, again, riding past your house to see if you're home. Really just trying to get a feel for why you're not communicating with them. Okay, now, excuse me, okay, because when we separated, we separated. When we stopped talking, I was no longer your concern and you were no longer mine. You get what I'm saying? So they're wishing, of course, that things could change. I do feel like someone here is wishing that there is a conversation that eventually takes place. I don't see you guys budging. And I honestly feel that most of you don't feel you've done anything wrong to have to be the one to force this conversation. Are you open to it? Yes. But someone here, okay, we have reckless love, sex. Someone here is in a very passionate connection with the person. Someone is so attracted to you, okay? You are all that they see, and this is when things get tricky. So again, Aqua, we always have multiple energies in our world, but I feel like a lot of you, for some of you, have been really focused on a specific person in a specific space. I feel like a lot of you, if you haven't already, you're about to run into someone who changes the game for you. I feel like for Aquarius, it is very easy to let go of a situation and act like it never happened. And as long as you don't have any communication with the person, it's like you never met them, right? Like start over, start fresh. Who are you? What do you want? But you ran into a person that has made it a point to let you know that this is a safe place. I feel like you run into a person who is able to say, hey, if I'm doing something, let me know so that way we don't have to run from each other. That's a completely different energy. This is someone who is letting you know that they would like to be with you for a long time if, you know, time is willing, but they want to be sure that you guys are on the same page and learning from each other. You have been, and I said that very, very aggressively, I'm talking to someone specific, but someone here has been through a very, very mentally chaotic space with the person. I feel like you ran circles around yourself trying to figure out if you were putting too much time, energy, and effort into a person. And at the end of the day, this is the time to relax. It's okay to be you, right? It's okay to not have to feel like you are on such a time restraint. Like, you don't have to rush into love. Love will find you type of deal, right? So you run into this person who just gives you these butterflies on a consistent basis. But you're tug-of-warring, because I feel like a lot of you want to be in this space with this person, and then you find yourself wanting to be by yourself because, truth be told, Aqua, many of you are introverted. Many of you don't mind being alone and being in your own presence, which is amazing. But some of you are at this space where you're like, okay, I can't be by myself forever. So how do we tie things together so we feel balanced and not overwhelmed? We talk about it. Whew. What is it that this person in Aqua's world would like to say? I have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, okay? And I also have Scorpio as well as Sagittarius pulling through for my Aqua gang. Thank you. So we have 2 love cards coming out in regard to what it is that they want to say. It's hard to show, but I do care about you so much. I've been giving you love, devotion, and receive nothing but your criticism and pain. Again, so there's the energy of a person who feels like they did fall in love with you. This is a person who felt like they would have given you the world. And I feel like a lot of you could have seen yourself with this person, but we lost communication and the attraction based on this person pretending to be something and someone they were not. You, I believe, knew the truth. But again, it's this feeling of feeling played, right? It's this feeling of feeling like a person wasn't keeping it a buck with you. Lie to everybody else. Make everybody else believe what you want them to believe, but keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? If you want our love become long lasting, give me a hand to build a solid foundation. So again, I feel like you all have the opportunity to really be in a deeply rooted love connection. Now, I always get a person saying, I haven't been involved with a person for a long time. I don't even know where this person is going to come from. Now, with that attitude, you are blocking a lot of energy, and I will say that immediately. Okay? The only way that you are truly going to be able to connect with what belongs to you is being open to the connection and the idea of having that availability. I feel like love is something that surfaces from many different areas. You get love from animals, you get love from friends, you get love from family, you have self-love. There's a lot of things that we need to tie together, and it starts with self. If you are completely open and allow yourself to be ready, you'll know when you're ready. You know what I mean? But it's coming regardless. So we're going to go ahead, dig a little deeper. I do want to surface back to what it is that we should expect. What is it that we should expect from my Aquarius gang? This reading came in very fast. So we have the magician, creativity, action, power, manifestation, okay? Having the gift of gab, willpower, directing your will, creating, visualizing, manifesting your desires. So a lot of you are definitely in this space of creativity. I feel like the only thing that is holding you back is the fact that you will tell yourself, I don't know what people are going to think. You're worrying about what perception people are going to have of you instead of what perception you have of yourself. So we get creative, okay? We do have judgment card. Again, self-evaluation is most important. Who cares what people think? Okay, I feel like a lot of you could be passing up a love opportunity because you are concerned with what people are going to say about you talking to this person. A lot of you have a person who is willing to fight for love with you, but they need to know that you have an interest, okay? Now, there is a way to balance all of this out, and I definitely feel like a lot of you can expect being able to succeed personally and succeed in other areas of your life. I do feel this reconstruction taking place, you gaining your power, you showing up as the person that you completely see yourself as, and getting back to handling business. All I hear these days is standing on business, standing on business, standing on business. And I'm like, baby, what business are we standing on? We need to have a plan here, right? We want to stand on business, but where the fuck's the plan? So a lot of you need to gather all of the resources within self, right? Making sure that you are paying attention to your health, your diet, you are, paying attention to your mental, getting more sleep, not allowing that job to stress you, getting rid of toxic friends, family, whoever, in order to really plan out what is best for you, okay? I just heard gaming. So I don't know if someone here is a gamer or thinking about being a gamer. But if that's something that you feel is your calling, I feel like the only way you'll know if it's going to work is if you start now. So starting later and planning for 5 months is unnecessary, right? We can have short-term goals and long-term goals. I feel like the only way that you are going to know, again, what works is if you start now. So we are going to do an animal card pull. I just want to see what it is or what your animal for this reading is. I'm going to start making this a thing because a lot of you are into the animal cards. I did a quick little story time and used these cards, and some people fell in love with this. So we're going to go ahead. What is the animal and message for my Aquarians today? Thank you. So we have the gray heron, okay? Introspection and patience. I knew it. A lot of you were specifically asking for patience. A lot of you have been asking to see things clearly. Please allow me the clarity to know whether or not I should push forward with this or not. This is the time to pay attention to the signs that you're asking for. Okay, you are a jack of all trades. And looking at this card, I feel like, you know, there's water, there's nature. I feel like a lot of you will be spending a lot of time near water. I feel like a lot of you may live in a place where it's just very natural, somewhere where it's green, foresty. But I do feel like a lot of you are getting ready to adapt to something that is more your speed. Okay, being open to receiving things that you've been asking for. A lot of you just don't want to see the same things, and that's okay. Is there another animal that I could? Thank you. Otter. Joy and compassion. Enjoy the position and the place that you're in, please. Let's take a moment to just relax and understand, like, okay, we don't have to rush things. I don't understand why there's a clock. Honestly, time frustrates me. Time is what creates a lot of anxiety for a person like me, because I don't really think about what I'm going to do. I just do it. You know what I'm saying? I am a person who's like, that sounds amazing. Let's just go do it. But as soon as I see, damn, I only got 15 minutes. I'm tripping out. I feel like the best thing that we can do, along with patience, joy, and compassion, is enjoy our time. Let's relax. Let's enjoy the fact that we're here. Let's enjoy the fact that, you know, we're able to have another opportunity, another day to do things. And again, I know it's easier said than done. Some people got kids, some people got 2-3 jobs, some people got this going on, that going on. But my biggest thing is, if you really sat back and thought about certain situations, would it make a difference for you to rush right now, or actually take your time to be sure that it's done correctly? Think about a lot of the things that you've rushed because you are rushing time, and how incorrect things have come out, or just how things didn't get finished because you are overwhelming yourself into depression, or overwhelming yourself into, you know, anxiety, sickness, just not wanting to do anything. Take your time and make sure that you are allowing your body to go at a pace where it's comfortable, right? I'm super, 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 super excited to be back, okay? It's been a journey for me. It really, really is. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be a journey that we take together. But I do feel like a lot of you are getting ready to, as usual, encounter a lot of amazing things right now today, okay? Being February 20th, things are going to be changing. We are entering the 3rd month of the year. Like, this year, it was just like, oh, celebration into 2024, but we are pushing through this year as if what? You know what I'm saying? Time doesn't wait for us. So what are we doing? Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know? Any messages that my Aquarians need to take with them? Okay. Again, we got out a lot of things in so little time. I feel like this is just cracking the ice. We're going to definitely start getting more specific as we pick up the energy for these reads. I've been gone for over a month, you guys, and I honestly feel like I always feel so good when I can get through a read again. It wouldn't be my read if I wasn't all over the place. But the messages belong to somebody, right? The messages belong to somebody. And my overall motive for this video was to get you guys back into the groove and get you guys pumped with what it is to expect, okay? What is it that we should expect moving forward from my Aquarius? Thank you. Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. Thank you. Okay. So hold on to this card, pay attention, screenshot it if you need to. We are going to definitely touch on the topic before I let you guys go. Now, again, things are not going to go as planned as as usual, right? For a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you are going to run into things that trigger you, the same cycle. And the point is to learn from these things. Okay, I do see someone returning. I see certain things taking place again and again and again because you haven't learned your lesson. There are many of you who recognize that this is a cycle that you don't want to go through. You're recognizing certain triggers and patterns that certain people in your life do carry, and you're allowing those things to disappear. You're allowing yourself to let those things go. I just want to say we have the ability to control and stop terrible cycles and create new ones. Okay? And if you're not paying attention, all that asking and praying and wishing and hoping and no action behind actually getting rid of the things that bother you, you will continue to go through these same cycles. Okay? Someone in your life specifically is comfortable and has been comfortable with the fact that, you know, they'll treat people a certain way, they'll talk to people a certain way, and they've been getting their way. But we're changing the cycle for these people, right? Or this person. We're switching things up. So honestly, if you have made it to this portion of the video, down in my comments below, I want to see you put new cycle. I know that a lot of you are already in this place where you're feeling pumped and amped up about having this new opportunity, creating this new space for yourself. Checkerboard, I don't know why I see checkerboard, but I do feel like a lot of you somebody has checkerboard something, whether it's floors, a picture, something random. But I do feel like, and maybe that could just be life is like playing a game of chess, right? Every move you make has a consequence. Every move you make matters. So if we take the time to strategically plan out our next move, it might just be the best move, right? So, new cycle down in my comments. If you, again, are new to my channel, I'm going to say it again. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you click that bell above. I don't want to force y'all to be here, but I feel like you're here because you're here, right? And we're a family that's going to continue to grow. So click that bell above so that when you're notified every single time that I do post a video. I am getting to a point where I'm like, okay, y'all, we got messages to get out there. So I just, you know, I have to do this because I really love doing this. I just never want to come to you guys with terrible energy. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. I just went blank. Y'all make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button. I am kind of tired. If you haven't already, go check out Sensitive Savage. We're taking another trip. I just came back from Atlanta, and I am going back to Atlanta. But if you haven't already subscribed to my Sensitive Savage vlog channel, it's a new channel. We want to make it, you know, I want to make it comfortable and aware for you guys to go check it out. It's really personal. It's my life. I got a lot of Aquarius things going on, and it's just interesting to know what I have going on and what y'all can relate to, because sometimes I'll be feeling by myself, but I know that I'm not when I see y'all in my comments. Go check it out. Sensitive Savage. Your girl is showing her life over there, and I got some cool shit popping off. We're taking another trip. You'll find out where we're going over there. So go check it out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. We out.